is Niilo from Insomnium, and you're watching MetalMProductions.
Insomnium is an interesting band name. How did you come up with the title and who was behind the idea?
Oh, that's a long time ago, like 15 years ago.
Oh, blimey. Okay.
I think the story went so that I had this Latin English dictionary. I was searching for some cool words. I made a list, and Insomnium was there, and then we picked it from this list. Okay, this sounds cool. It's a short and it means insomnia and nightmare, so it's a proper name for a fierce death metal band. So it's quite short and catchy, so I thought it was a good name, and I still think it's a good name.
Okay, awesome. You have a new EP out called, you have to correct me if I get this wrong, is it Ephemeral?
I think it's Ephemeral, but you're British and I'm Finnish, so...
Oh, okay. Sorry. Which also features 3 more tracks. How long did it take to get the final mix, and what response have you received from your fans?
We recorded them in July.
Okay.
It was mixed in the beginning of August, so it's done quite fast.
Okay.
The reaction has been really good. Already, the record label, when they heard the final mix, they were really thrilled. This is a great song. Awesome job, guys. And after that, I think feedback from the fans and from our friends and everyone has been really good. So I think it's a good track as a kind of pre-single. The new album will be released next year, but it's kind of first taste of what it might be like.
Okay, so plenty more interesting things to come.
Yes.
Okay, absolutely cool. You're currently on tour with Children of Bodom. How's that going so far?
It's been a really good tour. Good venues, big crowds every night. I think we're winning over some new fans every night. Like, people come to tell us after the show that I've never heard of you guys before, but you were amazing and I love you. Of course, that's what we're trying to achieve here, and obviously it's working out quite well. So we're really happy. It's been a good tour.
Oh, that's good. I saw that MetalMProductions are supporting tonight. What was your reaction when that was announced? Because they're quite an old band.
Yeah, of course, it's really cool. Cool to have MetalMProductions on this UK part of the tour. It's a cool thing, of course. First reaction was how do we all manage to fit in one more band, but it's been good. Our set is a bit shorter than in continental Europe, but it's okay. It's been good fun touring with those guys, and it's been nice to get to know them.
Okay, cool. How do you spend your days off when you're not on the road? Like, do you have any hobbies, or do you just relax?
You mean when we are home?
When you're home.
Yeah, well, we all got day jobs, and so that's about it. Of course, we have some hobbies as well, but I like to do sports, different kinds of sports, and read books, watch movies. If I have really time, I like to write stuff like prose, but lately it's been so hectic that not time for that, but basic stuff.
Okay. Cool. What's involved in a typical day of touring? You can use today as an example if you want.
Well, we wake up maybe 12 o'clock.
Okay.
When it's about time that we get inside the new venue. No point waking up earlier than that. You just don't get anywhere, you don't get to the toilet, you don't get any food, so you might just as well sleep until that. Go to the venue, look for some food, have breakfast. And on this tour, we have a good crew. They basically do they set up all the gear for us, so we have basically the whole day to look around the city. For example, today we went to walk into the Hyde Park.
Okay.
So watch the town. So if it's good weather and we have time to do it, we always try to do some tourist stuff and see some of the city. If you just spend the whole day on backstage, it's quite boring and you won't see anything. So the show time is typically at 7, 8, something like that for us. So come back to the venue maybe 2 hours before that and start preparing for the show and get everything ready. And show is half an hour or 45 minutes, something between that on this tour. And then quite often we are on party mood after the show. Basically, in the morning everyone's a bit down and depressed, might be hangoverish, something like that. But after the show it's always good time and party time. And then the bus leaves next town. Same thing continues every day. Well, usually it's very fun.
So which city would you say that you visited was your favourite, and like which venue?
On this tour or?
On this tour.
On this, I think Dublin was very nice because we've only been there once before.
Okay.
Now we got to spend there almost 3 days.
Okay.
So it was really nice to see the city, and the show was also very good. We've had very good shows on several places on this tour, but Dublin as a city was a very good experience now. Really had time to see the city.
Okay, cool, fantastic. What bands are you currently listening to at the moment, and any that you can recommend to us? Sorry.
Toto and Journey.
Okay, cool. Lastly, is there any upcoming news about Insomnium that we should know about for the remainder of 2013?
Well, these are the last shows that we're going to do now, and then in December we go to studio to record the next album.
Okay.
It will be released maybe April, May next year.
Okay.
So maybe the single will be out a bit sooner, but new material is coming, so look out.
Well, that's good. Lovely. Well, many thanks for doing this interview with us today. It's been a pleasure, and yes, I do like your top, and there's nothing wrong with sporting that.
Thank you.